I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. A Monticello man was to be arraigned today on a series of felony charges, including attempted murder for firing a handgun at his wife late Sunday night. 54-year-old Jose Pedro Roque reportedly pointed the gun at his 44-year-old ex-wife during a fight at Sleepy Hollow apartment complex. Monticello police say Roque pointed the gun at the woman it discharged as she pushed it away. The bullet hit a door and no one was injured. Roque was apprehended without further gunfire. Meantime, Monticello police continue to search for the gunman who shot a man in the neck early Sunday morning outside Evergreen Drive housing complex. The victim, 22-year-old Christopher Santiago of Brooklyn, was in critical condition at Westchester Medical Center. Police say Santiago had been standing outside the apartment complex when he was hit. Monticello police were urging anyone with information to call their TIPS line at 791-TIPS. There was positive news in Monticello Sunday as residents and officials turned out for a parade and festival to showcase the newly rebuilt Broadway, a $15 million makeover project, more than 2 years in the making. That also included new sidewalks and landscaping. Those working to promote Monticello say it's important people see improvements being made.
A community appearance is important. It sends a message that our community is open for business, and hopefully the next step is filling some of the storefronts with new businesses and getting people to come back downtown and patronize some of the local establishments.
Those involved in Broadway's makeover say it's an important step in the right direction toward the goal of an overall Monticello revitalization. The push continues this week in the town of Crawford, where volunteers are helping build a new house for the Corpai family. The project will be featured in an upcoming episode of the ABC TV show Extreme Makeover Home Edition. The specially designed house will make life easier for 5-year-old Haley Corpai, who was born with a form of dwarfism. Volunteers on site have included members of the Little People of America. The new house is expected to be ready when the family returns home from vacation on Thursday. Elsewhere, Kingston Mayor James Sotile has ordered city flags flown at half-staff in order to honor the memory of Army Private First Class Douglas Cordo, a native son who died of injuries suffered during a roadside bomb attack in Afghanistan last Friday. Cordo was a 2009 graduate of Kingston High School. According to his mother, he had plans to join the state police. Funeral arrangements were expected to be made later in the week. Governor Cuomo has ordered that flags on all state government buildings be flown at half-staff beginning on Wednesday. A New Windsor man was sentenced to 12 years in prison today for his role in a gang-related shooting in the town of Newburgh last December. 18-year-old Jose Zavala had pleaded guilty to first-degree assault. He and others confronted the victim outside a convenience store. Zavala was identified as the shooter. The victim had a gold chain pulled from his neck.
Turn those guys, turn them.
Close to 200 hardy athletes helped make the first annual Orange County Triathlon a success Sunday. Participants had to swim 1,500 meters in the Hudson River, run 10 kilometers, and bike 40 kilometers. Newburgh Free Academy graduate Gina Donato was the first woman to cross the finish line. The top finisher was Keith Strudler of Beacon, with a winning time of 2 hours, 8 minutes, and 27 seconds. The event got a big boost from hundreds of volunteers. And if barbecue's your thing, the Ulster County Fairgrounds was the place to check out the action over the weekend as Masters of the Grill battled it out for trophies and bragging rights during the 7th annual Hudson Valley Rib Fest, sponsored by the Kansas City Barbecue Society and the Highland Rotary Club. And while most of the grill teams weren't anxious to give out their secrets, Steve Slutsky of the Hickory Barbecue Smokehouse in Kingston said it all comes down to 2 words: slow and low.
Slow and low is traditionally the best way to do it. You slow cook it on a very low heat. We do it at about 200 to 210 degrees, anywhere from 5 to 14 hours depending on what it is. And that's the key. That's always been the key with good barbecue. Don't boil it ahead of time. Don't poach it. Don't steam it. don't do anything. At the end, throw it on the grill, it's good to go.
Not all the chefs were using conventional equipment. A team from Packanack, New Jersey had converted an old filing cabinet into a multi-level grill.
The key is the paint. There's like a ceramic powder in the barbecue paint around the outside that holds the heat in real well. We lined it with heavy-duty tin foil and just kind of cut off the doors, put some racks in there, and it works great. Holds the heat great, cooks great. We got a lot of mileage out of it. It's a couple years old now, so done a lot on it.
Judges selected the winning teams based on looks, texture, and of course taste. And it's a pretty safe bet that none of the Rib Fest onlookers left hungry. We should be enjoying more nice weather over the next 48 hours. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny and pleasant, with temperatures getting up around 80 degrees. More of the same on Wednesday, with sunshine and comfortable levels of humidity. The highs again will top out at around 80 degrees. Keep tabs on what's happening here and elsewhere by reading tomorrow's Times-Herald Record, and keep clicking back here at Record Online to catch up with breaking news. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.